Hello, everyone. To kick off, I think in the last few days or so, the monkeypox issue's been in the news. Globally speaking, there's been registered cases around the world, and they seem to be increasing. Um, Spelling Institute at Milano, they held a press conference, I think, about a few hours ago. There are three Italian official cases. Um, these subjects, had been on Canary Lines, has been there, and they probably contracted the virus there in some way. Uh, this type of pox, it's very rare to catch it, especially in numbers. And as usual, we have the fear mongers, health officials in every country, fear mongering. We should raise up the health alarm in Europe, especially here in Italy. They put a task force behind it, and they're going to start fear mongering. If they'd done it with the cough, we'll be back like 2 years ago, lockdowns and all that rubbish. So we must keep our eyes peeled on this. Seems like Bill Gates knows something about this so-called new outbreak. Should ask him. UK and the US urging to get anti-ship missiles to Ukraine because they want to destroy the Russian fleet so they can have access to the Ukraine ports to get their hands on the wheat, because comes autumn you may have rioting European citizens and Americans in the streets demanding for food, because I've been fear-mongering about food shortages, world leaders, and also they're blaming Putin about this. It's obviously them behind pushing these agendas. The Great Reset is all a part of their devious plan. Don't think it's that. I'm blaming Putin as usual for their misfortunes and costs of living going up, inflation. It's due to the consequences. You do embargoes and sanctions, it comes back to you in the end. And instead of crippling the Russian economy, when it comes to the energy sector, is making money, a hell of a lot of money as well. So they are scared of European citizens, even Americans in the Western world. People begin to riot because of the few shortages, fuel shortages as well, blackouts as well. The European Union have got an idea in mind to use the same schematic plan of lockdowns on European citizens to face this Ukrainian crisis. Turkish president, yes, Erdogan, great chap. To even discuss about Finland and Sweden to join NATO, seeing Turkey as the second biggest military force in a NATO country, is a part of NATO anyway. It set it down a set of rules, or I should say requests. in talking about their mission in NATO, in discussing it, has to be fulfilled. Basically, all these Kurdish and other terrorist groups, which the Turks have been so-called fighting all these years, they seem to be in the Scandinavian parliaments, some of these people, and they seem to be supported by these Scandinavian countries in a certain way. And he wants the MPs of those countries to be kicked out of office because sympathisers of these so-called Kurdish terrorist groups or other types of groups which the Turks are fighting. That is hilarious. Well, you got to say him, President of Turkey, not like one of these pussies which we have in the West.